Welcome back to Kimplicity. Hi, I'm Kimmery Ross, and this is Wendy Lowry, Director of the Long-Term Women's Program with Minnesota Adult and Teen Challenge.
Right.
Welcome, Wendy.
Glad to be here.
What I'm really happy about is that you're willing to share your story of how you came to Minnesota Adult and Teen Challenge. Please share with our viewers.
I started out early in my life with severe anxiety. I don't remember ever not having severe anxiety. I wasn't anyone who was a bad child. I just struggled with anxiety all my life, terribly shy, very introverted, and got through school it was a terribly difficult journey through school. But I graduated, life was going great. I had many college offers, and then I had my first drink. And I found that alcohol was the cure for my anxiety. I became instantly extremely addicted, which moved into other addictions, bad behavior. I made a lot of very poor choices and created 8 years of disastrous living. I came to the end of my life. I couldn't live any longer. I just was unable to even carry on, and people were expecting me to take my own life any day. They were checking on me frequently. And then I started going to different churches, asking them for help. So at the point that I'm arrested again for a DUI and other things, my sister came and took me to her pastor in Albert Lea, Minnesota. His name was Pastor Lauren Molsness, and his wife Barb, and he worked with me in this state that I barely remember. I was so completely out of it by then. And his wife was praying over me, and I was instantly healed.
Tell us about how did that play into your role as director of the long-term women's program there?
I went to a church, the church actually where I got this healing. They were helping me. I was in church every time the doors were open. I was at Bible studies all the time, just learning the Word. I was learning everything I could possibly learn about Jesus. And then Teen Challenge came to that church, and people always told me, what happened to you does not happen to people. That doesn't happen. Healing doesn't happen today. And they just would tell me, I'm not sure what you think happened to you, but they would give me different versions, and I would say, no.
Well, we know Jesus heals today, just like he did 2,000 years ago.
And I've never struggled with that, but I know other people do. But this church knew that had happened. But then comes Teen Challenge to this church, and they're all saying that they were lost, and now they're smiling and exuberant and happy. And I thought, oh, I need to be with these people. I went out into the prisons and jails for almost 10 years, just sharing Jesus. And people would grab onto that fire, and they would come to our program and get free like I did. And then after about 9 years of that, or 10 years, they asked me if I would be the director of the women's program. So then I started a whole new journey of helping women get free, and that's what I'm still doing.
16 years later.
17 years from the day I started, yes.
How would somebody get admitted into the program?
It depends kind of on the situation that you're in right now. Some people are at home and they know, I need help, and I want to do it in a setting where I can know about God, I can learn about Jesus. And that person can get on our website at www.mntc.org. All the applications are online into our short-term license programs and our long-term recovery programs. They can fill those applications out, connect immediately with admissions, and they will help them the rest of the way. There are also people who are incarcerated who are coming to us fairly regularly also. They're facing circumstances that could cost them to do time, or they're being ordered by the court to do treatment, and they can choose a faith-based option, which we are. And they would have their attorneys or their probation officers or their family contact us, and we'll send them the application that they will then fill out and have sent back to us, or work through their legal representation to connect with us.
I love everything you're doing. I love everything Minnesota Adult and Teen Challenge is doing, and I really believe in your program.
Thank you.
Yes, and thank you for sharing your heart today. You know, I love your story, and it's a story so many can relate to. So I hope that you check out Minnesota Adult and Teen Challenge. Just go to their website. As Wendy said, you just go in and you fill out an application.
Correct.
Thank you, Wendy. I just so appreciate you sharing this. Stay tuned for more Kimplicity, and God bless.